Yes, it is Eric Previn, a city resident from District 2. Good morning, Mr. Hale. It is possible that it has not been communicated properly, that the public is interested in seeing the speakers in the same size and format as the councilmen and budget chairs and such, because it's very difficult to connect to Mr. Weissman, who does a very, very good job. He's very thorough when you can't really see who's speaking. So if you could address that amongst one another and then maybe make that revision, it would be great. And also, I would ask you, sir, direct that to Mr. Wesson, too, for the meetings, because all public meetings should be equitable and fair. And so today we're looking at City Controller, Mr. Galperin, who's here, and also the Ethics Commission, who I have not been able to identify, but they may well be here as well today. And both are critically important to the oversight of city government. Now, the budget for the Auditor Controller is roughly, I believe it's about $17 million. About $17 million. By comparison, the city attorney is about $117 million. I think we need to refocus Mr. Galperin's efforts because his hands are tied given the limited resources that he has in terms of, for example, an item comes through, there's a question from the public, there's a question of verification of some facts that were submitted, like, for example, a check from a depositor or a guy buying a piece of property. There's no identifying information on the check at all, no date, no check number, no, it's unreadable, but it's valid, allegedly. And then you pass it to the controller and say, sir, correct me if I'm wrong, but like I asked Peretz about 907 Shenandoah LLC, these guys are getting a $200,000 rebate. You ask a question where your mustache is blanched by the absurdity of it, and the auditor controller pushes you to a direction that it's not his oversight. So I went to the fire department. They're great guys, but they couldn't give you the information. Back to GSD, who finally provides this check that makes us. So we are worried that this group is not empowered to do what they need to do. Regarding the Ethics Commission, now this is one of my favorite groups because there's 5 commissioners, but it's a city managed executive office by Heather Holt, who's been there for many years and does an adequate job of what her assignment is. And I think that the assignment, again, needs to be tweaked because what we need is an opportunity for members of the public and campaigns, because this is a group that oversees campaign finance and also our elections. And I did notice we're taking a nice reduction in the election category for city elections because of the Measure 1 and Measure 2 that were passed. But
thank you, Mr. President. Thank you. I'm sorry, we have to treat everybody equitably. I'm sorry, Mr. President. Our next speaker